Come on in, AJ. Today we're making the classic French omelet. So we're going to start with 3 nice cage-free eggs from Wild Harvest, of course. So the trick to cracking an egg too is you hear people going ting, 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 ting. You don't have to. You just go crack, crack, open. There's one. Notice I'm just hitting it one time. Breaks down or eliminates a lot of the nasty shell that ends up by doing multiple cracks. Notice that's pretty clean. We're going to add the salt. Well, this is pepper. I like it coarse ground. Pinch of salt. Classic French omelet is chives. After mixing it, you want to really get in here. You really want to pull that in like that. And at the same time, we can come over here and we can talk about my new pan. I'm really excited about. It's a all-clad 5-layer non-stick saute pan, and I'm going to put in a dab of grass-fed butter from Kerrygold. Now just a little. We're going to let that kind of swirl around. Seems a little hot, but that's okay. It's going to cool down quick. Classic French omelet is you don't burn your butter or you don't brown your butter at all. We're going to move it around, take it off the heat, come back to my eggs, give it another little swirl. You really want to get in there and break it down too. You don't want to be gentle with this part of it. You kind of want to pull some air into it as well. Really get in there to those whites and kind of just really get around it. You know, really do a number on it. And you bring your heat back over. We're going to drop that in the pan. Give the pan a little clean quickly. Get this out of the way. And I have a non-stick rubber fork that I like to move the mixture around with, like that. And it keeps that up. You want those curds, egg curds, you want them broken up. You don't want any, that's where the trouble starts. We don't want any trouble. So I'm moving that around. You notice how those curds are being kept small? I'm moving the pan around almost like I'm sauteing something. You are. You can move that around with that. Notice how that's working there. You want to keep that. You can see where you're going with that. And at this point, I'm actually going to start to pull it forward and let the mixture start to cook up at the top so that the bulk of my omelet is working up in that section. AJ said he likes a little life left in it. If somebody's like, I don't like runny eggs, you just cook the heck out of it. We're not doing that with this party. And at this point, I'm going to bring my spatula and start to bring it in just a little. Just pull it in. And if you'll notice, I already had my stuff made. Mise en place is what the word is. That's a French term for everything is ready. Things in place. We're doing the Swiss and avocado omelet. We're going to bring that in. Now you notice how that heat's still going? It's still working the heat. That heat's still doing its magic. I'm going to put in a couple of slices of Swiss cheese. I'm going to bring this back up again, start to pull it forward. Bring that like that. You just have to be delicate with it, not get in too big of a hurry. Because getting in a hurry can cause you problems too. Bringing that forward. And you notice how that pocket is kind of working right there? At this point, because it's still going to cook, keep in mind you're still cooking it. You've changed hands. You're holding your omelet pan like that. And basically you just kind of slide the whole thing out and flip it over. At this point, I'm going to use my 2 tools again, and I'm going to bring it kind of in like that. If I was really in a restaurant situation where I wanted it to look perfect, I'd actually hit the side of that pan just a little bit, and voila. That is the classic French omelet that I'm going to have my friend AJ sit down and enjoy. Would you like an Evian to wash this down with?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. Bon